102.7 KIIS-FM. It's Sisanie hanging at the Lacoste Live Pool Party. Morgan Page, thank you so much for stopping by. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah.
How has this whole weekend been for you?
This is crazy. I mean, this is round one of two. Two crazy weekends. So getting geared up, getting ready for tomorrow's set, Coachella.
I saw you tweeting last night that you were watching Swedish House Mafia in the rain. How was that? Like that whole experience?
It was amazing, but they lit the stage on fire, so it warmed things up a little bit.
Are you hanging backstage with them, or like where were you?
I was front and center.
No way.
I just wanted to see it from the crowd perspective. So
yeah. And your album just got released a few weeks ago?
Yeah, it's finally out.
Okay, let's back up a little bit. How long has it taken you to kind of finish this album?
Well, it took about almost a year and a half, 2 years to do the album, and then we had the singles come out, so In the Air and Body.
Obviously, yes. I love SOS. It's probably my favorite track on the album. I listened to it like 2 times in a row last weekend. I was gardening, and that was my my go-to album that I listened to last Sunday.
Yeah, one of the few with my own vocals on the track. So
nice. Do you prefer having your own vocals or having someone else on?
I prefer to have a real vocalist do the vocals first, and then I'll step in if it makes sense for the track. And just that track was perfect for it.
Yeah, I love it. It's really cool. Yeah. So Vegas, you've got about how many residencies now? Can we talk about them?
Well, one residency, but 10 shows. So yeah, it's a bunch of shows.
So is it 4 different venues then, right? Or
yeah.
So
it's all within the Win and Encore.
That's what it is. So an Encore during the day. Yeah. So take me through like an average week for you in Las Vegas.
An average week. Well, we spread it out so it's not like all crammed into one week. But throughout the summer, it's just going to be a bunch of shows at Encore Beach Club, at Surrender, and at XS, and Tryst.
Nice.
So 4 different venues.
And what can people expect when they come and watch you?
They hear my originals, of course, and my remixes of other artists, but also my favorite music as well. So I'll try to mix it up.
What's some of your favorite music?
I love what the Swedes are doing. I love Avicii, Afrojack, all the other guys that are also residents at the night. So Calvin Harris, and I think I play stuff that is similar to what the Swedes do.
Do you spend a lot of time in Vegas when you do this, or you're just kind of in and out?
It depends. Sometimes you make a big weekend out of it and just relax and hang out at the pool, and sometimes it's in and out because I got to go to the next show. Yeah. So
what can we expect here at Coachella?
Tomorrow. It's a big one. We're stepping it up with the visuals. All the visuals are going to be locked to the lyrics, to the lyric videos, and we had.
Is that so? On the technical side, I don't really understand all that. Is that hard to do?
It's harder than you think.
Is it on all done on computer? Is it based on what you're exactly hitting, firing?
When I fire something, it's going to trigger vocals.
Wow.
Or trigger, the lyric videos and special CGI. So it sounds easy, but it's a little tricky.
Way. And it does not sound easy.
Yeah. We did rehearsals this morning, like the day before. So
where?
At the hotel.
In the hotel?
I brought a projector. We're doing it on the hotel wall.
Oh my God, that's
down to the wire.
Awesome. And so did it work out when you guys were testing out today?
It's just amazing when it locks in. It's just something magic that happens when the visuals are with the music in the right way.
And being that we're in a tent, right? So you'll be able to see them because you're on during the day tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
we were fighting the sunlight, but it'll be at the time of the day where it actually won't be a big problem. So.
It's going to be gorgeous. I mean, today was gorgeous. You got lucky with the rain not being on the day that you're out there.
Yeah, Friday would be rough. People are getting there from the city, commuting over there.
Yeah, you got a good time slot, noon on Sunday. Can't complain there.
Yeah.
And, as far as, did you bring anybody out? Any surprises that we can maybe look forward to?
I can't speak to any special appearances or surprises, but there's going to be some new tracks I'm going to play.
Okay.
All the favorites that everyone knows, like In the Air, Longest Road, special edits of all these songs. So I've made some fresh edits of them, and 2 brand new tracks. So get ready.
I'm excited. What's been your fans' reaction with your album coming out? I'm sure they're freaking stoked.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Because you wonder, you put out an album, you're like, are people buying albums these days?
Well, you got Twitter and everything now, so you get the feedback instantly.
It's been really good. I mean, we sold more in the first week of sales than we did in 2 years to the last album.
Wow.
So it's been insane, and greater than I could ever expect. So.
And where are you living now? Are you in LA, based out of LA and stuff?
Yeah. I live in LA, and it's just a perfect little home base there. So I'm not too far from you guys.
How often do you get are you constantly working on music every day, or do you take breaks?
Yeah, I can't just sit around and do nothing. Even on vacation, I just have
Come on, you can't just sit and drink a mimosa at a pool party.
I try,
What about here, this atmosphere,
This is cool. I'm not really doing much work here.
I know,
I don't get enough reception to work. So
you can't be on your phone.
Technology's a limitation.
Awesome. So now that your album is out, what can we expect in this next coming year?
Next thing, supporting the album, touring a lot, doing a big Asia tour, Australia, going to be doing Europe.
Are you going to be at Tomorrowland?
No, that'd be a fun one.
Dude, I know. I'm going to be out in Europe at that time, and the dates work out to me where I can check it out, but it seems really massive. Yeah. How many people go out to Tomorrowland, do you know?
It's massive. I mean, it must be
300,000 maybe? Yeah. I don't know, that's just a number.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have some really quick questions we're gonna go through. And you can just answer them honestly and just don't think much about them, okay? Or don't think much about them. Miami, Los Angeles, or Las Vegas?
Los Angeles.
Okay. Would you ever do a song with Justin Bieber?
Maybe.
Okay. How many people were in your crowd, or in the crowd at your very first show?
Very first show, 200.
Okay, that's pretty good. Best thing about being on tour?
Travel and just playing your music for the first time and getting that first reaction.
Okay, worst thing about being on tour?
Technical issues.
Okay.
Or airline food. Airline food.
Airline food. Okay.
That's the worst.
Blondes or brunettes?
Brunettes.
Okay, thank you for that.
I have to answer that.
I am dumb. Are you single?
No. Okay. Well, single, but with somebody. Yes.
Single, but with somebody. There you go. All right. 3 things you cannot live without while you're touring or traveling.
I have a thing called Hyperjuice, which is battery for your computer and your iPhone, so you can charge it anytime.
Oh.
So 4 hours extra battery time. That's crucial.
That's the first thing, yes.
Yeah. iPhone and just my laptop.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. When you're not working on your music, which is hardly ever because you just said that, whose music are you listening to?
I love all these new guys. Avicii, Afrojack, Alesso.
Alesso is blowing up this year. Yeah, totally. Best city you've ever performed at?
One of my favorite venues is in Denver at Red Rocks. That's amazing.
Okay.
There. But I think LA is still one of my favorites. So.
And what about like countries? Like, is there a difference in when
here?
Yes.
North America. It's all about North America right now, and it sounds more exotic to be playing places that overseas, but this is the best place to play in the world right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. If you weren't a DJ, what would you be doing?
That's a good question. Maybe something in travel, maybe something in nature. But I love photography, so I'm envious of photographers, what they do.
You have Instagram?
Yes.
You Instagram often?
Yeah, I make my photos look amazing with ridiculous
yes, with all these filters. Do you have any pets?
No pets.
No pets. If you were to have a pet, would you have a dog, cat?
Dog.
All right.
We're working on that right now. Yeah.
All right. And what do you eat on the run? Because it's traveling so much, or do you eat after your shows, or?
The little protein bars, like Cliff Builder bars.
Those are good.
Those are good.
Okay. A few more. Favorite childhood memory?
Childhood memory. It's a tough one. I would say, I don't know, getting into music for the first time as a kid. I started really early. I started when I was 12
yes.
in the studio, so that's still childhood.
How did you start so young? And did you just tell your parents, yo, I need you guys to buy me this? Or did you save up your allowance?
I took every dollar that I had, every birthday check, I put that in my studio.
This is awesome. I mean, that's so cool when you know, your dream that young,
Yeah, at 12, it was, done.
I love it. Festivals or clubs?
Clubs. I like festivals. This is awesome, like
yes.
Coachella, but there's something about the sound being right in front of you in a club and sounds around you. At the festival, it can kind of, waft around in the air, and the sound quality can change at the festival. Mm-hmm. And it totally depends on the weather and things like that.
Yeah, so club, people are going there to have a party and drink and have a good time.
But I love them almost both equally, but I would give clubs the edge.
Okay, there you go. Well, last time I saw you was about a year ago, and In the Air was barely blowing up, and you've come so far. And I'm so proud of you and so excited for you and for everything that you have to come. So just thank you so much for coming by, hanging out with KIIS.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And have a good show tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Morgan Page, everybody. It's 102.7 KIIS-FM.